Your car, liability, okay, loses value immediately, has insurance, which is bullshit, gas, maintenance, it happens to it all the time.
I do have a vehicle. I did include that in my net worth, I think 2 videos ago, but I've decided to remove it because lots of people were really fired up about it. They said your car is not an asset.
Is a car an asset? This question causes arguments everywhere on finance TikTok, YouTube, and even at family dinners. Today, I'm not debating motivation, lifestyle choices, or whether cars build wealth. Today, I'm answering one specific question. In finance, is a motor vehicle an asset? And the answer is yes, legally, financially, and under international financial reporting standards. I'm Tavares, and as an auditor of financial statements for over 8 years with an ACCA diploma in accounting and business, I feel bad for people who say cars aren't assets, because that misunderstanding keeps them confused about a basic finance concept. If you enjoy this video, click the like button. Let me explain why cars are assets. Legally and financially, a car is an asset. In finance, an asset is defined as a resource controlled by an entity as a result of past events from which future economic benefits are expected. This is a globally accepted definition from the International Financial Reporting Standards Foundation, which is the international body that oversees financial reporting. A car fits this definition perfectly. You own or control your car. You acquired it through a past transaction when you repurchased it by cash or through a loan. It has economic value. It can be sold, transferred, or used. Whether you are an individual or a company, ownership alone makes it an asset. This isn't opinion. It's how financial reporting works globally. Public companies prove that motor vehicles are assets every day. The largest companies in the world all record vehicles as assets. These companies are listed on the stock exchange. Their financial statements are audited. They follow international financial reporting standards or similar standards, and these companies are trusted by investors. And guess what? We invest in these companies. Let me show you some examples. First, let us look at the 2024 financial statement for UPS. Under the category of asset, we see property, plant, and equipment for a total of $37 million. Then, the breakdown of property, plant, and equipment, which is in note 6 of the financial statements, clearly shows that vehicles are definitely a part of property, plant, and equipment, which comes under the category of asset. Let's look at another company's financial statements. On FedEx's balance sheet for 2025, here's a line item for vehicles and trailers for $10.9 million. It is also under the category of assets on the balance sheet. And finally, AT&T's financial statement clearly outlines that as of December 31st, 2024, of our total PPE, vehicles and other equipment represented 25%. So, from all these examples, it is clear that motor vehicles are indeed assets. So how can we invest in companies that call cars assets, then turn around and say cars aren't assets at all? You can't separate the two. Net worth is an accounting concept. Net worth is calculated as assets minus liabilities. When accountants calculate net worth, cars are included as assets and the loans are included as liabilities. If cars weren't assets, they wouldn't appear in the net worth calculations, and the balance sheets wouldn't balance. So, when people say, don't count your car in your net worth, that's personal advice, not financial truth. Accounting doesn't ignore assets just because they depreciate. This is not an investment debate. Let me be clear. I'm not saying that cars are great investments, or cars automatically build wealth, or everyone should buy expensive cars. That's a different conversation. This video is about classification, not strategy. An asset does not have to make you rich to be an asset. In hard times, a car has real value. Here's a practical reality check. If someone falls on hard times, a car can be sold. A car can be used to earn income. A car can be collateral. A car can be converted to cash. You can't do that with something that has no value. That ability alone confirms it is an asset. So let's settle it properly. Legally, yes, a car is an asset. Financially, yes, it has measurable value. Under international financial reporting standards, yes, it's property, plant, and equipment. On balance sheets, yes, every single day. In net worth calculations, yes, it's an asset. You can argue whether a car is a good purchase, but you can't argue financial standards. In finance, motor vehicles are assets, period. Thanks for watching this video, and feel free to comment your thoughts below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.